everyone, it's the Amazon Queen, Becky Thames here, and I am super fired up, super duper excited to be here with you. Finally! I'm so stoked. It's been about 2 weeks since I known that I was going to be a speaker for the eCom Sellers Summit, and I don't think I've slept a single day because I was so excited because I wanted to show you kind of a behind-the-scene peeks of this Amazon Queen and this eCom rock star movement. And you know, whether you've heard of us or not, if you have or you haven't, I've worked hand in hand with companies like eBay, Walmart, and Amazon, and we've been able to accomplish pretty much what has deemed like impossible. So what I want to do real quick, I want to jump in and show you how you can have your e-commerce system step by step. I'm going to share with you how my products made over $1.3 million in sales and why most people fail. Now, I want you to give me your attention. I know that you've probably been on a lot of webinars and summits, but I want you to put away your phone, shut down social media, lock yourself in the bathroom if you have to, because I'm going to share the deets, guys. I'm going to share with you the exact steps to becoming an e-com rock star. I'm also going to share with you how to cha-ching the crap out of your products. No uphill battles, no struggling, just fun and huge profits. I'm also going to share with you how I went from a Candy Crush addict to $1 million e-commerce seller. Now, are you wasting time playing those silly games online or looking for a way to earn some extra money from home? Do you think that you don't have any time to sell online? Guys, I used to think the same thing, but then I gave up Candy Crush and I found all kinds of time. One other thing. I could also call this presentation how I sold one product over 7,000 times on Amazon while cruising the seas and enjoying my family. This summit presentation is the system that I use to sell one product over 7,000 times, all while working a full-time career, cruising the seas, and enjoying my kids. And I'm going to be showing you this stuff because it's a system that works. I'm going to give you my $1 million private label secrets so you don't make the mistakes that I did. Now, I hope you get the point here. This is really, really, really important because I'm saying right now, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of all the BS that's on the market, these hopes and dreams that are being sold to people without the detailed systems to back them up. So I'm really going to ante it up right here for you. I'm kind of like putting my middle finger up right now saying, you know what? I'm going to share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So maybe you heard me tell my $1 million story on stage in Atlanta. It was incredible to be able to stand on stage in front of hundreds of people and say, you know what? I made it. I made it. I absolutely made it through the crap, but here's how I did it. Maybe that's why you're here now. Maybe you're just, over watching other people succeed, like OVER, over seeing all these people making money on Amazon and you're not understanding why you can't. Or maybe you're here because you saw the Amazon Queen tiara on my sweet baby girl Bentley talking about how her mom brings home the bacon and the bacon bits. Okay, so this is a no BS webinar for this eCom Sellers Summit because I'm going to be really, really honest with you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to be real, and I want to help you create your private label product, and I want to help you do it quickly, and I want to help you avoid the pitfalls that I had to go through. Now, this is about you becoming a superhero and creating your own private label product. I hope this hits home for you, and for the dudes that are watching me right now, man is nothing else but what he makes of himself. I hope that hits home. It's like, this is going to give me a system so that I can make something of myself finally. But guys, let me be clear. I'm not about to show you how to sprinkle some magical unicorn poop on your computer and miraculously make $1 million product. I'm not all about saying, here's the $1 million product idea. I want to share with you how to do it yourself because my goal for you on this summit is to teach you how to earn your first dime online, not to do it all for you. Take a look here. This is an actual product. It came from thisiswhyimbroke.com. So I'm not going to share with you how to make this thisiswhyimbroke.com product, but I can share with you how to make unicorn poop candy or your own unicorn poop private label soap. Because Amazon has completely changed my life, I want to give back and help you change your life by using Amazon. I want to give you so much value, have a passive income stream, and have fun doing it. If you upgrade to the eCom Seller Summit All Access Pass, I will send you a 100% free funnel, a free 100% built out, pre-built Amazon funnel that I am currently using in my business today. Guys, websites are dead and funnels are the way of the future. And if you upgrade to the All Access Pass, I will give you this one for free. Now, who is Becky Thames? Who is this girl screaming at you from the other side of the screen? Many of you already know who I am, but for those of you listening to the recording or those listening right now, who the heck am I? Who's this Becky Thames? Well, I'm the Amazon queen. I'm married with 2 boys. I live in Goose Creek, South Carolina, and I am passionate about helping people live full and authentic lives. I'm the founder of Private Label Course. I'm the founder of thedriveat5.com. So if we're not connected on Facebook, please tune in to thedriveat5.com. It takes you directly to my Facebook page. I go live every single day and have been for the past 2 years sharing some type of e-commerce tip or trick for you. And I'm also the founder of BeckyThames.com because I really don't think anybody else can do it. Now listen, I have had some amazing wins in my time. I was able to purchase my dream car, a black Cadillac. I was also able to receive my $1 million club recognition in Baltimore, Maryland. It was absolutely fan-freaking-tastic, but I'm not about to tell you about all the amazing things that happened to me and leave out the stuff I had to go through, because would that be fair if I left out everything I had to go through on my journey? Well, just another amazing win here. In July of 2016, I was able to retire my husband, this is Big Papa, and bring him home from the fire service. Now, I've also had some devastating falls. If you look at this post, I actually posted this October 21st, 2015. It was right when I was first getting back into e-commerce and how I had just started, and I was spending so much time learning and learning and learning. I would stay up late and list items on eBay. I woke up early. I just kept listing and listing and listing, kind of like Forrest Gump, just kept running and running and running. And it took me hours sometimes. I wanted to smash the computer with a hammer sometimes. I even cursed a few times, but I walked away from the computer. I took a break. I came back and I started listing again and again and again. I made my first sale in 2 days and I lost 7 cents. Poor me. I had a pity party and only Ben and Jerry showed up. You know, at one point my husband looked at me and he said, "Becky, are you going to get up and clean the house?" And I was like, no. I made a goal to make 10K in 90 days. I looked at that goal every single day and I knew I was going to do whatever it took to reach my goal. And when I lost that 7 cents, guys, I was devastated. I had that pity party and you can see over there, only Ben and Jerry showed up. Chocolate therapy. That was where I was. That's where I came from. And another major fall, guys. I gained 50 pounds. Now, I'm 5'3". Not only did I gain 50 pounds, I gained 50 pounds in 1 year. That is a lot of weight. And if you don't know what 50 pounds of fat looks like, that's what it looks like right there on the screen. You're staring at 50 pounds of weight. But I'll show you more about that shortly because I am no one special. Yes, I have been successful in my career. I actually have 3 degrees. I'll show them to you. I'm very, very proud of these degrees. I'm a scientist. I still work a full-time career. I have a bachelor's in biology, a minor in chemistry. I have a master's in earth and environmental resource management, and I have my master's in business administration from the Citadel right here in Charleston, South Carolina. And I had all 3 of these degrees, but guys, I was drowning in debt. Please know that those degrees were out of necessity. Because I was drowning in student loan debt, I had to continue going to school just so I could defer my student loans because I couldn't afford to pay them. Have you ever felt like you were drowning in debt? You know, earlier I showed you the superpowers. This was my superpower. I was a master of degrees, but I was shackled by debt. I had crippling student loan debt. And guys, I came from absolutely nothing. Don't get me wrong. I am so proud of those degrees because this is where I came from. This is the house that I grew up in, except when I was living there, it was pink. And I don't mean Rainbow Row pink like in Charleston, South Carolina. I mean like Pepto-Bismol pink. This house had no central heating and air. It had cement floors, no carpet, no hot water heater. We had to boil water to take a bath, and this was in the 80s. In fact, the rent was $75 a month for a 9-room cinder block house, and it was a $75 a month for 20 years. My mom rented this home for 20 years. We were definitely the poorest family on the block, but my mom did the best that she could being single with 3 young kids. But even as a laboratory director, I am playing life smaller than I wanted to. I've worked in the science industry for the past 24 years. I want to help as many people as humanly possible. I'm just like you. I'm just a normal person that wanted to earn some extra money. My mission is to help 1,000 people earn their first dime online. Now, you might be wondering if you can make money with this. I'm getting ready to show you some real results. In 2014, $405,529.80. I sold 7,662 items from one source. Amazon, these are my documented 1099Ks from Amazon. Here's another one. In 2015, this one's $96,377.90 on my husband's account. Another one from 2016, $115,168.31. And then one day on Amazon, 1,237 items ordered. Total sales, $18,220.25, and that was with zero ad spend. And then this is the last sales shot that I share, $328,934.52, and that was in 2016. And the reason I don't share my personal numbers anymore is because it doesn't matter what I can do. This presentation is about you. This presentation is about you private labeling your product. This presentation is about you earning your first dime online. And this presentation is about you getting that product idea out of your head and private labeled as soon as possible. I want to help you create your own private label product, regardless of your shape, your gender, your color, your background, or any excuses that you tell yourself about why you can't succeed. Now, I actually did a ton of research because I really wanted to understand why people don't private label. So I polled some of my friends who had watched me become successful, and these are folks that have their own private label products. And basically I asked them, why do people fail? Because if I'm going to help you, I first have to understand how to help you. And these are the top 9 reasons that I received. They choose the wrong product. They're struggling to find the right supplier. They have an improper launch. Poor listing optimization. Poor keyword choice. They run out of inventory. They waste their money on PPC or pay-per-click campaigns, and they fail to test. And the big one here is analysis paralysis. They get so much information and then they can't move forward. That's the top 9 reasons of why FBA sellers fail. Now, if you listen to what I'm going to show you today, I promise you, you're going to cry less than I did. You're going to make money faster than I did. And I'm kind of counting these on my fingers right now. You're going to have less stress than I did, and you're going to reach your goals faster than I did. So we're going to zoom through 3 cha-ching secrets right now. You can research and find your own products that are already selling on Amazon. I'm going to prove that to you. It's going to blow your socks off. You're going to be cha-chinging along very, very soon. Number 2, you are incredible. And you can have a wildly successful private label product as long as you remember blank. And number 3, you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to have your own private label product. So the first one, If you don't have a pen and paper right now, please go grab a pen and paper because I'm zooming through these 3 cha-ching secrets, but these are something that you really, really, really need to write down because this is the exact system that I followed to have over $1.3 million in sales on Amazon part-time. Number 1, you can research and find your own products that are already selling on Amazon. Quick question for you. Imagine that you have your first product picked and selling $50 per day profit on Amazon. What would an extra $50 per day or $1,500 per month do for you? I want you to think about that for a second. I'm going to take a sip of water. Let me know what an extra $50 per day or $1,500 per month would do for you. Yes, pay off debt, travel the world, spend time with your friends and family, pay some student loans, invest. Yes, that's what you could do with an extra $50 per day or $1,500 per month. Now imagine that you have your second and your third product picked and selling $50 per day. What would an extra $150 per day or $4,500 per month do for you? Now, you've seen all the gurus out there making all the money. Now, it's your turn. But if you're sitting there and you're saying, but Becky, you did it. No, like, seriously, this isn't about me. This is about you. So I want you to listen to me right now. It is your turn. It's your turn to cha-ching. It's your turn to earn your first dime online because I'm not any better than you. There's only one word that you need to understand. The one word. Are you ready for it? The one word, the absolute one word that you need to learn, that you need to master, that you need to know is system. This is the one word that helped me leverage right here, system. So the E-Myth Revisited, the whole notion of this comes from this book called The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. If you haven't read it, if you haven't heard of it, get that book, grab it on audio because it's so incredibly important for you to understand. So go ahead, write that down, get it on audio, purchase it, buy it for yourself as a bit of a gift right now. So what I'm getting ready to share with you is how an average girl like me started with no experience, no product, no website, no blog, no email list, no insider secrets, and no easy button. So what we're going to talk about today is the 4-step process to cracking the Amazon code. This is the exact same process that I use to select and launch a private label product and generate over $1.3 million in sales on Amazon part-time. So I have to ask you a question. Why do some Amazon sellers make thousands of dollars while other e-commerce businesses make less than they could in a full-time job and they struggle to make rent? The people that are making a ton of money have 4 things in place, and the people that are struggling tend to only have 1 or 2 of these in place. So what I'm going to share with you is I'm a scientist, right? So I wanted to share a little thing called the mixer of ingredients. In the 1940s, there was a guy named James Culliton, and he was the mixer of ingredients. And the 10 ingredients were the product, the planning, the price, the branding, the distribution, the display, the packaging, the advertising, the promotions, and the personal selling. That was the mixer of ingredients, right? See my little scientist picture down there? Well, then Jerome McCarthy, he condensed those 10 mixer of ingredients down to the 4 high-level categories or the 4 P's of marketing. And that's the keys to cracking the Amazon code. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. Cracking the Amazon code. First, you must clearly define your market and your audience first. I wanted to talk to you today about mastery. Mastery comes from focusing on the things that won't change. It doesn't come from the latest gimmicks and fads and magic softwares or flavors of the month. The world of e-commerce is constantly changing. This constant state of change confuses people and distracts them from the bedrock principles that never change. True masters in e-commerce, the multimillionaires, they focus on what change. Find a product that your audience wants, and that's what you're going to sell to them. Cracking the Amazon code. Number 2, the right place. You need to find the right place, the right supplier to order your product. Cracking the Amazon code, the right price. Add a price that's attractive to your consumer, and the right promotion, positioning your product properly to your audience. This is high quality, targeted, converting traffic on a consistent basis. And that, my friends, is exactly how you crack the Amazon code. The right product, the right place, the right price, with the right promotion. And mastering these 4 e-commerce fundamentals has been the key to me selling over $1.3 million on Amazon the past few years. And mastering these will be the key to you building a long-term sustainable business versus just building another flash in the pan promotion that dies out in 2 years. So what exactly is Amazon FBA? FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. This is where you ship the products to Amazon. Amazon stores the products. Amazon picks and packs and ships the products to the customers. And Amazon provides all the customer service, and you get paid. So the number one question that I get asked is, well, Becky, if you're doing so well on Amazon, why are you still working a full-time career? And now I'm going to share with you why FBA is the bomb and the answer to that question that I get asked all the time. Well, first of all, I absolutely love my career of protecting public health for the past 24 years. I work for an amazing company and I have amazing staff. Second of all, FBA is when, just what this picture says, you have a product created with your brand, then you send the products to Amazon. Amazon stores your products. The customers come to Amazon to shop with their credit card already stored in the system. Amazon picks and packs your products, and Amazon ships the products to the customers. There's no need to store products at your home and no need to hire associates. Now, there are a couple of product sources where you can find this product. The first is wholesale. Wholesale refers to a type of business that buys large quantities of goods directly from manufacturers or distributors. They warehouse them and then they resell them to other businesses. Due to high volume purchases, wholesalers get the lower prices, and in general, wholesale is a sale of goods to anyone other than a standard consumer. Retail arbitrage, this is a fairly simple concept. A retail store such as Walmart or Target or Lowe's, they sell a product for a certain price. You purchase that product and sell it for a higher price yourself, and you get to keep the profits. This is me on my very first retail arbitrage shopping spree. I bought these for $7 each. They were selling on Amazon for $20, and there were 3 entire shelves of these little inflatable gloves, and no, I did not buy out the entire store, just one shelf. I was so excited. The very next day on my lunch break, I went and purchased this cart full of water balloons for a $100 profit. Now, online arbitrage is the exact same thing as retail arbitrage, except you sit at home and you ship, you click and ship. You have the product sent to your home or to prep centers, and then they prep and in turn send the items to Amazon, and then the FBA process continues. And then private label, that's what we're going to talk about today. This involves finding generic products that are already selling well, creating your own packaging and logo, and marketing them better than your competition. Now, with these 4 ways to source products, there are a couple of problems. Number 1, you don't own the product. They're usually name brand items, and anyone can sell that product as long as it has the exact same UPC. You have to share the buy box, and you have to compete on price. And when you have a commodity, it's never a good idea to compete on price. And if you're doing retail arbitrage, there's limited inventory. But with private label products, you own the product because you're the manufacturer. You get to customize the product and add value how you see fit. You get to customize the packaging, and you own the buy box. There's no race to the bottom because you get to set your own price and you get to control your own inventory. So right now, if you don't have a piece of paper and a pen, I highly recommend that you grab one, because I'm getting ready to deep dive into each of the 4 P's and share with you exactly how you can have over $1.3 million in sales, just like I did by following the simple 4-step process. The first P, the right product. You can check out eBay for popular products that are selling on eBay right now. You can look at Amazon for popular products. You can go to department stores or even peruse websites and find product ideas. One of my product ideas came directly from a magazine ad in a Sky Mall magazine. Now, while I was flying, it gave me an idea. So what I want you to take from this slide is stop, look, and listen from everything that's around you, and product ideas will just come. Sometimes you just have to open your mind and brainstorm and write a list every time. Sometimes I'm out with my cell phone and an idea will pop in my head, and I have my notepad out or my voice recorder, and I'm recording these great ideas that come up all throughout the day. Now, looking at eBay ideas, you just go to ebay.com, shop by category. You can look at home and garden, toys and hobbies, sporting goods, other categories, and then just start perusing through the categories and you'll find some great ideas. Look on Amazon itself. You can look on the best sellers, the hot new releases, the movers and the shakers, the most wished for, and the gift ideas. What I want you to do here is just pick a category. Literally, you could throw darts at it, but one thing to be careful of is make sure that you are ungated in the category that you choose. So for example, I always like to start in home and kitchen because most people are ungated in that category. And then you just choose a category and literally you just start clicking on the left until you can't click anymore. So for example, I typed in the word 50 and then I hit enter. And then I clicked on home and kitchen, event and party supplies, cake decorating supplies, cake and cupcake toppers, and cake toppers. What I want you to take away from this slide, the riches are in the niches. I want you to keep digging to these sub categories because that's where you're going to find the gold. Now, just because I typed in the word 50 and I followed this process, I landed on this product. A plain plastic 3x3x3 gift box. $26.99, 4.5 stars, and it's ranked at 12,221. And we're going to talk exactly what that means here right now. When you're doing this process, here's a few criteria. Your minimum price, $10. That's the rock bottom minimum price that it has to be on Amazon. So anything $10 and above. You want it to weigh low, a small weight, less than 2 pounds is a good place to start. You want to have great reviews and a good listing quality because you don't want to put your name on something that doesn't have a good listing. And also the BSR or best seller rank. The lower the rank, the better. I like to stay between 6,000 and 15,000, but of course if you find lower ranks, you can private label those items. You will have more competition, but this is a sweet spot for me. 6,000 to 15,000. Now your goal is to find one product and launch that product and sell it 10 to 20 times per day. That's your goal. So I told you I was going to share with you exactly how to make $50 per day. Here's the math on that. If you aim for a $5 profit after all of your expenses per unit, you have one product at $5 profit, you make 10 sales per day, that's $50 per day profit. Now, if you had 5 products, that's $250 per day profit. 365 days a year, that's $1,500 a month in profit with one product and $7,500 a month with 5 products. But look at this. Amazon tells you, hey, the customers that viewed that 3x3x3 box, they also viewed the white box, the ivory box, the rose laser cut box, the black square favor box. If I wanted, all of these products are over 4 stars. I could create my own brand and call it, I don't know, B cubed for Becky's Beautiful Boxes just by typing the word 50 on Amazon. Now, here's some product criteria. You want the product to have a great title. The keywords are in the title are so important because, write this down, you're not selling that 3x3x3 box. You are selling keywords because when the buyer comes to Amazon, they're going to type in clear gift box or gift box for a baby shower gift box or something like that. And if you have your keywords in that title, and strategically placed throughout your listing, then you will get the juice to rank on the first page of Amazon. Write this down too, super important. Your image, you've heard a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, on Amazon, a picture is worth $1,000 or more. The customers can't touch the item. They can't smell it. They can't feel it. So they visually have to look at the product, and that is why your images are super duper important. So write that down. Your images are super important. FBA or merchant, if it has the little prime symbol, that means that Amazon guarantees that your item will reach you within 2 days. Usually, it is at an Amazon FBA warehouse, but sometimes they have seller fulfilled prime, and that means the seller can guarantee that you will receive it in 2 days. If it doesn't have that prime, it will say sold and shipped by, and then a store name, and that means it's sold by merchant. And then your bullet points. This is where you share the benefits and the features of your item. You also want to look at the customer's questions, because this may give you some defects with the item, and then you can improve your item by reading your competitors' questions about their product. This particular product, it has about 301 sales per month, estimated revenue $8,123.99. Are you kidding me? Just for a 3x3x3 plastic box? So what exactly is the secret to a bulletproof Amazon listing? Surprise! It has nothing to do with writing. If you research your market, your product, your keywords, your customers, exactly why they would purchase or not purchase your product, and then the competitors' reviews, and you could take all of that research and write your own bulletproof Amazon listing. So when you're writing this listing, you need to think about your customer. What is your customer thinking? 10% of Amazon customers come to the website to browse. They create a wish list and they just see what is out there. But 90% of Amazon sellers go there to buy. Guys, their credit card is already stored in the Amazon system. They are ready to buy. They're not looking to research the product. They've already done their research. They're looking to buy it. They know why they need your product. Don't tell them why they need your product. You're wasting precious real estate. You want to tell them why they need your specific product. They know why they need your product, but you need to write copy why they should buy the product and not why they should buy their specific product. So you want to buy it, you want to write it to your specific product. And guys, this is the most difficult stage, and it takes time. And if you spend your time and you dig deep, just remember you are 3 feet from gold. This by far is the hardest part that I see private label sellers doing. They give up right before they get to the diamonds, right before they get to the gold. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to push through and just know that it's part of the process. Now, as I was sleeping, thousands were pouring into my account from my very first private label product. One day, Amazon sales $1,237, no Amazon pay-per-click. This was all organic sales, and this was all Amazon's very first Prime Day. I was privileged to be able to capitalize on this. It was amazing, and because I nailed it with my private label product and I took out all the crap that wasn't working for me anymore, the cool thing is I just nailed the system, and you can do the exact same thing and just duplicate it, because once you nail the system, all you have to do is just easily duplicate it over and over and over. Secret number 2, you are incredible, and you can have a wildly successful private label product as long as you remember blank. Listen up, guys. This is so important, and a lot of people glean over this. You need to know your why. You need to take action in spite of your fears and your challenges. This is my why. This is my Chiweenie, Roscoe, our Mastiff Bentley, and my eCom Rockstar family, Big Papa, aka Bud, my sons Cameron and Carson. And if you don't know your why, you'll never have enough gumption to get through the inevitable challenges. And I promise you, life is going to throw you a couple of curveballs. Because even if I give you everything, I do believe that you're going to be tested a little bit, but if you have a system, it's going to make it a ton easier. So now I told you I was going to share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly, just so you'll know just how bad it got for me. And in spite of that, I was still successful. The bad. I'm going to start with the bad, and while zooming through the bad, I'm hopefully going to get to the good as fast as possible. And I'm going to be very honest, I may cry through this part. I'm going to try really hard not to. But as I sat in that blue plastic chair leaning over a tiny incubator crying, my newborn baby was sick and I couldn't pay the hospital bills. I was buried in student loan debt and I'd been trying for ages to make money online, but I was struggling bad. And as I looked at my little baby boy fighting for his life, I knew I could do better. I had to do better. I was trying everything and failing to do too many things all at once. Like I was flipping these Code 3 fire trucks, and I was flipping these just the right shoes over on eBay, and I knew I needed to get organized. So right in that little blue chair, I started planning. There was going to be no more guesswork, no more trying to get lucky. I needed a system, something I could rely on again and again to make me money. And that day changed my life. From that day on, I tested and tweaked and perfected the system I use to this day to blow away competition in every niche I enter. They call me the Amazon Queen for a reason. So just how good is this system? Well, it made me $18,220.25 in sales in one day, and it helped me pay off my debt and those hospital bills. Now the good, guys, I get to make a difference in the lives of others. So speaking of which, what happened to my baby boy? Well, he got better. He's now a happy and healthy 15-year-old. And in this picture, he was 12 and he was making $500 a day while sitting in his class at school. That's right. I taught him this system and now he makes more than his teacher. He didn't know how to start a business and he needed some guidance. He had to borrow some money. He was buying products and launching products and setting up his site. And he was nervous for his first sale. And he was like, "Mom, what happens if they don't sell?" And I was like, "Cam, are you proud of yourself? You followed a plan, and it's good to be nervous, but to keep going until you succeed." $500 while at school. I was like, ding, ding, ding. This is a teaching moment here. So I said, "Cam, you made $500 while you're at school. How much do you get paid to cut grass?" He was like, $35. And I said, "And how many yards do you need to cut to make $500? And he was like, "About 15. And I said, "So you made $500 while you're sitting at school without even sweating and pushing the lawnmower?" Guys, the entrepreneur's bug bit. He started making business plans and selling to his friends, and now they come over and I teach them how to make money online with e-commerce too. I also get to make a difference in the lives of others. This is Barbara from Illinois. When I first met her, she was 79 years old and she learned how to sell on e-commerce. She's now 83 years old. This is Amy. Amy is debt-free, no house payments, no car payments, no student loans, thanks to e-commerce. And this is Debbie and John. This picture makes my heart smile, guys, because this couple, because of e-commerce, they were able to celebrate their 25th silver wedding anniversary. They never had a honeymoon, and they were able to go to Mexico just last year for their 25th silver wedding anniversary just because of e-commerce. And this is Andez Halliburton, and he was able to quit his job and enjoy the luxury that comes from working anywhere in the world on his own time, preferably the beach. And this is me with my family. We were able to celebrate our dream vacation, which was a Disney cruise. My boys were 8 and 10 years old in this picture, and it was amazing to be able to take them on that cruise. Now, I also told you I was going to share with you the ugly. My very first month on Amazon. If you are an Amazon seller and you see this little flag, I still see this little flag, but now I see it and it was like, oh, you can sell toys on Amazon. But back then, it freaked me out. Guys, I'm literally like crawled up in the fetal position because Amazon suspended my account. I came home from work one day I had over 200 sales, and before this time, I was not using Amazon FBA. I was shipping these items myself, and when I came home, I tried to be cheap, and I did not provide a tracking number. So to Amazon, they did not know if I shipped these products or not. So they froze my account. I was freaked out, guys, but I made it through. They kept my money for 30 days. I got it back, and it's never been suspended since then. And, I don't want you to go through that. It was horrendous. So do not go through that. Always provide a tracking number to Amazon. Now, selling your own products is amazing, and this is my secret. Everybody says, Becky, what's the secret? What's the secret? Here it is. I would imagine my boys with tons of student loan debt like I had, with no inheritance. That was my bad thing, my going away from goal. And then I would imagine them with an awesome education with no student loan debt and an inheritance. And that was my carrot. This is my going towards goal. This is what I wanted. And this is what I want you to do for yourself right now. So the concept is that I want you to understand is that you have to have a stick and a carrot. So I want you to create a really big going towards goal, and do that for yourself right now. Take out your pen and paper and seriously write this down. If I don't create my successful private label product, blank will happen. And when I do create my successful private label product, blank will happen. Go ahead and do that for yourself right now. I'm going to give you like 5 seconds. I'm going to take a sip of water. And we're going to go on to the second P, which is the right place. AliExpress. You can go over to AliExpress and find those same 3x3x3 boxes, 100 pieces for about $11. So they're about 11 cents each there. Or 1,000 pieces for about $100. So maybe 10 cents each there. You can also find them on Alibaba.com. I found them for as cheap as 9 cents. This particular one is 15 cents to 25 cents. And what I want you to look at on this page is this trade assurance right here. You want to make sure that you sort these by trade assurance. You want to look at the years in service. The more years in service, the more likely you're actually dealing with the manufacturer. Look at the number of transactions they've had, 440,000. Their response is less than 24 hours, so they're really responsive. And then also what you want to do is you can click on this next tab up here, company profile, and you can check out everything about the company, where they're located, what type of ownership. Their 2018 revenue was confidential, which is okay. I keep mine confidential now as well. And then, how many employees they have, how long they've been in business. Do they have any ISO certifications? ISO 9001 is just a manufacturing international standard of organization certification. And it's just really good. You can see pictures inside their factory workers, see how clean it is. They've been inspected. This is a good company to work with. Then for the third P, the right price, you want to do some negotiation here. You want to have simple packaging, simple inserts with instructions in English. You want to have a UPC code. Your minimum order quantity, 500. You can reduce that. You can negotiate 100, 200, 300. Have an air shipment for your first sample, because at first you want to have your first shipment sent to you so that you can inspect it and then you send it to Amazon FBA. Now, this is a business, so when you're negotiating price and they say, hey, it's going to cost $30 to $50 to send you that plastic box, and I can see you now, you're going to be sitting in your computer chair and saying, my gosh, it's just a plastic box, it doesn't weigh anything. But do remember, depending on where you're located in the world, it will have to get on an airplane or a boat and make its way to you, and those transportation ways cost money. But as a bonus for you, I can tell you how you can test your product super fast. Go over to eBay, search your product on eBay. Here it is right here. Lot of 50 is let's see, $9.89. You can buy it. It's free shipping and it's located right there in Los Angeles. So purchase the item, place a small order, optimize your Amazon listing, run some Amazon pay-per-click, and then reorder the larger one from China if it's a good selling product. Remember, you're not selling the product, you're selling the keyword. So at this phase, all you want to do is test the keywords. So you have your right place and your right price. So just to recap, find your product on Alibaba or AliExpress. Use filters to find the best sellers. Contact the supplier if you have if you have specific questions. Respond to the suppliers that email you back. Order your test samples. Place your first order and wait. And guys, you're going to be so excited. And while you're waiting, you can work on your fourth P, which is promotion. So with promotion, you can use Facebook and create a Facebook page, and you can create an email list. So the first promotion option we're going to talk about is Facebook. Create a Facebook page. Run some Facebook ads to gain likes. Publish daily content to your page. Use your page to give away your product. You can connect mini chat, and this is a powerful way to launch your product right now. Option number 2, your email list. And if you upgraded to the All Access Pass, I'm actually going to send you a done for you funnel. You can create your special offer, your page with a coupon. Enter the email, the client or the customer will enter their email so that you give them the coupon. The thank you page is already there for you. It's going to deliver the coupon. You're going to build your email list, and then you're going to remind them to claim their coupon. Now, me personally, I sell consumables. So once I have their email and they gave me permission to email them, I just sell the same product over and over and over to them. And at this point, I'm not selling on Amazon. I'm selling on my own website, so I don't have to pay the Amazon fees. And this is your long-term game with private label as well. You want to, yes, Amazon is a great starting point, but eventually you want to pull that traffic off of Amazon and off of Facebook. And drive the Facebook pay-per-click to your offer. And that's option number 2. That's what I actually do, both of these, but that's what I do. Promotion with the optimized listing. You want to create 5 to 6 high quality images, great title, use your keywords, 5 bullet points showing the benefits and the features. For the description, you want to have the details, the benefit, the call to action. And when you have an optimized listing and you start getting sales, that's when you rank for the keyword. And when you have powerful images, an amazing title, and you start getting reviews, that's when you start getting the conversions. So here's the promotion. You have great title, great images, great bullet points. I included the description on this page because this is not a good description. This is an example of what not to do. So with the fourth P, you want to start the ball rolling. You want to have your keyword search and your sales, and that will start getting you the keyword rank. And as a bonus, the more reviews that you get, the higher the conversions, the more sales. And remember, people search products by keywords, but they buy from recommendations or the reviews. So receiving your first sales and reviews. The old way was you used to ask your friends and family for reviews. Guys, please do not do this right now. Amazon is cracking down on these reviews. So what I recommend is to use your Facebook page, use your email list. You can post giveaways. You can plan to give away 50 to 100 discounted products at for $1. However, this is just a guideline. You can find out the exact amount that you need to use by using softwares that are available. I would not give away for $1. Some people do. I don't. That used to be the old way. So definitely play with that so that your whole goal here is so that you can get 10 sales a day for 10 days and get that initial spike in sales. Right now, we're not really counting on reviews at this time because Amazon is smart, guys. They know when fake reviews are coming in. If you get in 4 reviews in a day, that's fake, right? So on average, for every 100 sales, you can expect 1 review. And you can also use Amazon Early Reviewer Program if you have a trademark. So use your follow-up emails for feedback and reviews. And for the fourth P, also you can use Amazon Pay-Per-Click. Amazon Pay-Per-Click, or PPC, is when someone clicks on your PPC ad while they're searching for a keyword and they buy your product. And when that happens, Amazon will start to rank you for that keyword. So look right here, it says sponsored. That means this particular seller and this particular seller are using sponsored ads, or PPC, pay per click, to advertise their product. Now, if you were a shopper and you clicked on this particular product to look at it, then that seller would get charged. Look at this particular seller. They actually put a candy apple in the box. That was pretty cool. This one put a muffin and a cellophane bag around it. They were showing ways that the product can be used, and that is very powerful on Amazon. So the ranking process when you're first selling, even if you break even or even lose a little money when you're running your initial Amazon pay-per-click, it can still be worth it because it will help you rank the product for keywords, and that will be what helps you start to drive organic sales. In the beginning, you want to focus on sales and reviews only. Forget blogging or building a website, all the social media channels. Just pick one. If Facebook's not your thing, go to Instagram or Periscope or Snapchat or Twitter or YouTube, but just pick one and focus on sales and reviews only. The bottom line is, I'm just an average girl that decided to try this Amazon business. And what I want you to do, I want you to get addicted to receiving these emails every 2 weeks from Amazon. We initiated a transfer for $20,893.04. And look at this, guys. Every 2 weeks, like clockwork. I couldn't get all of them. This is just part of 2018. But just every week, like clockwork, I get a deposit from Amazon. The third secret, you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to have your own private label product. This was my first private label product journey, a complete and chaotic mess. This was my second private label product journey, another mess. And this is what I want for you. I want you to go from A to dollar signs. Look, are you kidding me? If someone can make $4,415.40 by selling butt face soap on Amazon, I know you can do it. One side is brown for your butt, one side is white for your face. Guys, if they can do it, you can do it. So let me ask you a question. What's better, to invent a brand new product or to model one that's already selling? Yes, it is easier to model one that is already selling. So if you model what's already working, here's that 3x3x3 box, 9 cents, selling on Amazon, 50 of them for $26.99. But look at this. Amazon says, hey, the people that bought that box, they also purchased this twine. So they paid an extra $6.99 for this twine. So you can use that information, find the exact same twine, and ask your supplier to bundle it for you. That twine was 56 cents per roll and brings in an extra $6.99 in revenue. That's just how simple it is to bundle and ask your suppliers to do it. Here's another example. Magnetic eyelashes selling for 80 cents on Amazon, $17.99. Seriously, if they can do it, you can do it too. I really and truly hope that you're getting this right now. Look at this picture. A picture's worth 1,000 words. These are some Vital Travel Buddy travel silicone travel containers. Look, they just threw those containers right in the suitcase with the baby. That's just saying, hey, let's go on vacation, right? That's what that screams to me. And all they did was take some of their expertise and created a private label product. So do you get it? You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to know absolutely everything. And I promise you, my hand is on my heart right now, and I say this to you genuinely because people say to me, but Becky, you're an Amazon expert. And I say, no, I'm not. Seriously, some of my clients make more than I do. But if you follow what's currently working, here's another example. The LED lights for shoes, 50 cents each, selling for $10.99 on Amazon. Here's another one, silicone gel Toe protectors, 33 cents each. A pack of 6 are selling for $10.44 on Amazon. But so what we just discussed are the 3 cha-ching secrets, how you can research and find your own products that are already selling on Amazon, how you are incredible and you can have a wildly successful private label product as long as you remember your why, and you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to have your own private label product. So I want you to go from A to dollar signs. I don't want you to have this complete mess that I had for my first private label product. I don't want you to have what I had for my second private label product. I want you to go from A to dollar signs, but I want you to do it with happiness. And guys, just as a follow-up, yes, I did gain 50 pounds in 1 year, but so far I've lost 15 of those pounds. So I'm still working on it so hard, and I do not want that to happen to you. I want you to think about this for a second. What are just 5 private label products worth to you? Think about it. If you had 5 products making $5 profit each and you had 50 sales per day, that's $250 a day in profit. That's $7,500 a month. But I want you to think about this logically. Say, okay, Becky, I only have 2 products, but they're making $15 profit. I sell 20 a day. That's $300 a day profit. That's $9,000 a month profit, guys. So there's 7.125 billion people in the world. Do you think you can make 20 sales per day? I think you can. Have you ever wondered what it's really like to be an Amazon seller? I'm getting ready to show you some really cool ways of how I found products to sell on Amazon. Some of them I got in trouble with. I'm going to teach you how not to do what I did, and some of them are still successful to this day. So first of all, my friend sent me a message. He said, Becky, have you heard of the Kylie Jenner lip challenge? I'm like, no, what is that? He said, go to YouTube and search up Kylie Jenner lip challenge fail. And this is what I saw. I was like, oh my gosh, what are these people doing? Well, apparently they were purchasing these things called full lips or something similar, sucking into them and busting their lips up. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm just going to go find it on Alibaba. So I did. I found them for 80 cents each. They were selling for like $20. I was like, woo! I was in the money, right? I did. Actually, I was making like $1,000 a day. And then, I started getting these emails, and it was like, are these for real? Somebody said, hey, my name is attorney so-and-so and-so, and I contacted you on behalf of so-and-so company. We see that you're an unauthorized seller of blank products. And, a lot of times I was like, is this real? Are they just trying to scare me off the listing? And I just kind of disregarded it. Listen, guys, if you receive a FedEx package addressed to your LLC, from an attorney, it is for real. So what did I do? I called Full Lips. I spoke with their department, and now I am a Full Lips authorized reseller. They're made here in the USA. I did pay them their money back. Did I have to? Absolutely not, because it would have taken them more to take me to court for the little bit of money that I made. But guys, it's always, always ethical to do the right thing. And an important lesson to learn is to search the U.S. Patents and Trademark Office when doing your research, uspto.gov. Here's another picture, charcoal toothpaste, anyone. When you're having way too much fun using charcoal toothpaste in the morning and you brush your whole mouth. So I was like, oh, charcoal toothpaste, and that started me on a rabbit hole. And then I ended up, searching bamboo toothbrushes at that time. Look at the school fundraisers. On the back of the boxes, look where the items are being distributed from and see what their top sellers are, and then you can model the exact same thing. This is one of my favorites. My husband posted a viral video. It had been watched like over 1.1 million times on YouTube, and his friend was like, ha ha ha, are you selling these on eBay yet? And my husband told me. I was like, no, but that's an awesome idea. So I did some research, and I'm like, ha ha ha, yes I am. $200 profit per day. Thanks for the awesome idea, right? Oh, here's another awesome idea. Using Facebook. Right here in my hometown, there's a place called Goose Creek Rocks. It's a Facebook group. And, you know, I like to sell consumables. And you might be saying, God, Becky, how are rocks consumables? But what happens are people find these, or they purchase these rocks, they paint them, they hide them all over the city. And then you can sell the rocks. So I found Pinterest, went to Pinterest, saw that yes, there was a trend that people were doing this. Then I went to Etsy and found the products, and you can do the exact same thing, guys. Notice these were 307 times right here. One thing about Etsy though is this 307 reviews is for No More Broken Dishes entire store, not just this product. So be careful in case they have other products that they're selling. You won't know exactly which one are the best selling ones. But that is how you crush it on Amazon. That is exactly how you crack the code, and you are now ready for Amazon eCom Rockstar. Go out there, take imperfect action, and remember, you have me on your side, eCom Rockstar.